Okay. Just let him know. Okay. One thing I've noticed that I should change is how everything looks calm here, as if they haven't passed through here yet. And I think it's odd, because it's a small town. They would have already passed through here, passed through everything. So when they're just looking around, there should be signs, The door here, was the door open from the left? That could be. So an open door, or maybe a broken door, actually. Should show signs of struggle. Things broken and turned. The place has been, ravaged. This would be a table turned on its side. This barrel here should be. No, maybe the barrel. There's no reason to touch that. I guess just the door. They broke the door in. Kind of symbolize that it's broken here. Kind of show it. Try to show it here. Broken. The door was broken in. Get it? Okay, let me fix it. I'm gonna try to fix it. Hang on. I didn't think it would have to be on the restream chat thingy here. It says it's the chat is ready to display messages. So I thought it was ready. Let me open it and then you try again. Hang on. Oh, now it changed. Okay, I should have opened it from the beginning. Okay, now try commenting something. It should be working now. I mean, if you have a problem with Twitch, with the... Yep, okay, it's working. If you're having problem with Twitch, the bitrate thing, try YouTube like yesterday. It worked, right? I mean, I don't know. You can lower the quality, I don't know. Maybe your internet is good today, I don't know. Should I draw the texture on these wood parts? I kind of like the clean look that we had. I think it works. I'm not gonna draw all the wood. Great. What up, dog? What's going on? Any news on those YouTube channels? Should all of these be made of wood? I think so. Draw on all of them. Make them large, wide boards here. Dude, I think it's an epic start. That's like more than I would have ever thought it would be possible to get. Those are two big channels. I think, at least Durzo is big. I haven't even seen the other one. But, we're gonna get a lot of fans from those. I'm working on, my mindset is on, I don't know, dozens. Yours is probably on hundreds. So the dozens we're gonna get from this video, maybe not hundreds. Not yet. I mean, I'm hoping to begin with a couple dozen people following us. But if more than that, great. If less than that, we'll get there eventually. God damn, can't find the right place here. Fix it. Yesterday I watched the first 2 episodes of My Hero Academia. I'm getting it out of the way. I'm starting to watch the stuff that I have to, that I've been postponing. So My Hero Academia yesterday. And yeah, I mean, Saturday AM is my is one of my bets, because I think it'll fit really well with them, and we're gonna basically dominate Saturday AM if we can keep up the schedule, because Apple Black doesn't really have like that strict of a schedule. If we can keep a schedule, we'll kind of steal his thunder. I believe in that. I'm just kidding, of course. There's no such thing as stealing another person's fans. It doesn't happen like that. But there's a big market there. We just have to finish this. Hey, just let me know if some of the chat doesn't display. I only see what's appearing on the screen. Alright, so if you guys say something and it doesn't appear on the screen, I can't answer it. You might want to try commenting again. But keeping in mind that it does take a little while for it to show. There's a little delay. Really? They want rights with that shit? God damn it. I mean, you know what you can do? You can just I can't do that, but you just try to join their Facebook group. I mean, you can just talk to them. Maybe they'll take a look at the manga or something. I mean, if I had a magazine, I wouldn't restrict my new I don't know, submissions to like a small portion of the year. They're stupid. Their practices are stupid. I just want to use them for getting fans. I hate those guys. I don't even want to be credited there. If you want to take the whole credit, maybe you and Ornella. I don't even want to be. I want to have my face there. People do become a fan and they come to see our stuff on our websites or anything. Then they'll meet me. Then they'll see me. I don't want to show myself there. You can. Okay. Sometimes I have trouble seeing what Ornella means with these drawings. I mean, what is this? I think it's a fence here. I really don't know. This is the perspective, right? The line? Maybe not. It's still this angle, right? Should be. So what is this? It's so weird. I'm not gonna draw that. I'm just gonna put some trees over that. Well, it's weird. I don't know how I can draw that. It looks like a sketch. Well, it is a sketch, but like a scratch. I don't know. I don't know how to represent that. Oh, actually, let me... Here, I think I'm... Nah. I'm just gonna draw some smoke, because it's bothering me, because it's kind of clean. Draw some smoke here. It looks like an abandoned town or something. And it's not. That's not the case. Alright, I wanna outline that next page and another one today. I'm gonna put the trailer on pause because oh, she has freckles. Well, I'm not gonna do it now because I think we would benefit from me creating a brush for it so that it's more consistent. I don't want to have to draw with the pen every time. I'm gonna create a brush for it, and then it can be consistent every time. More or less. I'll try it later. Just remind me later. Don't let me forget before we finish it. I don't think you will. You just remembered it. I don't think you will forget. What? We want this short story? Oh, they want like a short story for a year or something? Like a one shot? I don't know. It's kind of like a special event. Okay. Still, I would open that, but I would accept, if I had a magazine, I would open submissions from a new series all the time. I mean, they have the time just to read a story and see if it fits. If they're getting, let's say, oh, we're getting too many submissions, we can't do that. Oh, okay, just start screening more, because the stuff they've been accepting is very bad. I can't imagine they get so many requests. They accept really subpar stuff. Yeah, I mean, accept submissions. Maybe you don't answer the guy at the same day. You take your time, but accept the submission at least. I mean, what's the point of having submissions only one part a year? It doesn't make sense at all. It doesn't make sense. I don't see how these people think. I can't follow the train of thought some people have. Yeah, I mean, the guy, they keep waiting. Oh, we're only gonna have him, I don't know, at the end of the year. Okay, so the guy already has it done, and he tries another magazine, and he completely forgets about Saturday AM. I wonder how many people they've already lost this shit. I know Page Turner they lost. They could have had us. Maybe I would still be drawing it, and if I had a few fans demanding more chapters, one fan at all, I would be still drawing it. But it was a disaster. We had like a few thousand views on, had like, I don't know, 20,000 monthly views on Manga Fox. But I'm pretty certain, anything that comes on Manga Fox gets that amount of views. And so I didn't feel like it was worth keeping investing on it. What? Yeah, Sundays, yeah. Yep. If they want us, great. It's more exposure. If they don't, I'm gonna try to forget they exist. Maybe you should talk to White Manga. No, maybe if you get a little close to him, if you get, I don't know, chummy with him, he might help our cause. Okay. Yeah, there are many places. Saturday AM is not the biggest one. Not the best, not the biggest. Yeah, the guy's like, I don't know. I don't like him. His DeviantArt group is just a place for him to advertise his manga. He doesn't promote anyone else's work there. It's just a place for him to plaster Apple Black all over and his giveaways. That's why he got so big on YouTube. Because he probably at first he dedicated himself to the DeviantArt group, because there are so many people there. I think there's 70,000 people in that group, something like that. So he probably dedicated himself to talking to people and growing that group, and then he just started using that for his videos, because you cannot get anything posted there. You can't. It's impossible. Nothing will get published. First, you can only submit one picture a week to the group, to get posted. One picture a week, alright? Then the picture just won't go up. I think I left it there for a month, waiting for it to get submitted. I just gave up, I just canceled it after a while. So ridiculous. Okay, also this town is too clean. Well, I guess she drew a few things, but there should be more people here. What's the house he went into? I don't know. Like this one? That one? Let me check. Let me think. To her right, there's this house. I guess that house could be this one. No, because then it would mean that she came from here, right? But that makes sense. Okay, it's gonna take a little while for you to see this, so I'm gonna wait. But what do you think? Should I have him going into this house? Or this? I don't know which one. But he's looking at them, isn't he? Don't you think you should see it? Because to give people a perspective, he should be going into one of these, because then it would give people the sense that, oh, he's looking at them, or it's just gonna get disconnected. It might look like he's in a different place. Well, not really, but it's a good thing to show it. So, oh, okay. I mean, if it was me, I would have drawn that, but whatever. Just gonna make it easy on myself here. What is this? What is this? Is it like a seesaw? I don't know. I'm not gonna draw that. Nah, I would, but I can't. I don't know where it is. Tried there, but it's a little tricky. Deixa eu pensar. Yeah, I wasn't gonna leave it blank. I was gonna draw a bush there like that, but I'm gonna draw a boulder. Not just one board though. That's weird. How would that even happen? Put another board here. I'm just gonna test the chat. I'm not sure if it works on the other platforms. Just a second. Yeah, it's working. Yeah, okay. Okay, we'll keep going. Down. Damn it. Sometimes this happens. That's why you have to divide them. It's funny how she can only perceive one perspective. Doesn't matter what position the characters are in. It's funny that she doesn't get the sense of, oh, hang on, this is wrong. I mean, sometimes I don't know what is wrong with the picture, but I know there's something wrong, so I keep tweaking it until I get it. I wonder how other people don't get that. You see, that is the position. Not this. This is not the position here. That is. One day, I'll have my own story. I've been so inspired by these manga content videos that I've been watching. They've inspired me so much. One day I want to have my own story, you know, that what? Delphim's fight? The story? Come on. Don't tease us like that, dude. It's just mean. You can't say stuff like that. You haven't even seen Chauncey yet, and you've been showing us the cool stuff. Alright. Oh, that was a Tommy Wiseau laugh that I just pulled there. 1 year? God damn it. I'm not gonna put a bush in there. It wouldn't make sense. What? Alright. Wouldn't count on that. I'm not much of a story writer. I just have concepts in my mind. One day I wanna flesh them out into a story. I think it's flush them out. I don't know, some English terms are so weird. Turn it into a story eventually. But it's gonna take so long. I've watched a good video. What was it? Today? I think it was today. Or was it yesterday? Whatever. Recently. About character creation, character development. And it kind of inspired me. Again, because I was already inspired. Well, okay. It's just that it's like it's concepts about a different story, I don't think it would fit here. Just well, I don't know how to explain it. It's different story concepts that I have in my head. Like let me think of one that I had. You remember that movie The Purge? That where murder is allowed for 24 hours? I think it's just murder, right? I don't know. Maybe it's crime as a whole. I had that idea, I think, a couple months before the movie came out. And I hadn't heard about the movie, after it came out for so long. But I remember discussing with my brother, that idea. What if, I don't know, crime was allowed for a day or something like that. And after I said that, like after a month, my brother said, "Hey, did you see that? There's a movie about that idea you had." I didn't really believe him because I thought it was such a good idea. Because it's crazy, just as I thought about it. Because I never have a good idea. I have one, and it's already been used. And I believe it's probably been used before that movie. It's probably an old idea. Just I never heard of it. I thought it was really cool. But I would have handled it completely differently. The things I would have shown were different than they did in the movie. I was actually gonna make it about the from the perspective of the law, from the police or something, or an investigator. In the aftermath, during and after the crimes have happened. Because we only think about protecting yourself during that time. But I mean, it should be what you think about during that story. What else are you gonna do? You can't protect other people. I mean, unless it's your immediate family, you're gonna run the risk of them killing you. So there's no police involved, so it would be the aftermath. But I was still planning how I would show how would the world behave in that situation. And then right there, the movie was right there, so kind of ruined it. But I have other ideas like that. There's this one idea that I had about chess. It was this investigator too. It was like a murder investigation that basically was a serial killer that he was the best chess player in the world, of course, but nobody knew who he was. He would only join games through the internet anonymously. So yeah, I mean, it would have been great, but I guess now it's plagiarism. So there's no way to prove that I thought of it first. But anyways, the chess one, it's this guy. He's the best chess player in the world, and he's trying to find a player who is on par with him. So he just doesn't like playing chess because nobody can beat him. It's too easy. So we don't see him at all. We never see him in the story. We just see shadows and stuff. But he starts killing people and demanding an opponent, so that if he doesn't get one, he's gonna kill a new person every day. So something like that. So I was thinking about having the investigator be his opponent, but I think it's too contrived. Maybe they would find a kid to play him, and because during the time he's playing, he can't keep killing people, and they have time to think and find him. So the kid has to keep him entertained. But the thing is, whoever it is, at first I thought having the investigator, the police officer, playing him secretly. Nobody knew that this was going on. He was trying to fix it on his own. But then, I thought, well, it doesn't really make sense. Or maybe like the guy has something to hold up against him so that nobody knows about this. I don't know. Just murders keep showing up, and the guy can't say what it is. And yeah, I mean, they're playing chess in real life. And the thing is, he doesn't beat the guy. He can't beat the guy. The guy just toys with him. He never beats him. And then they get his wife, something like that, just to get really personal. It has to be really personal. But it would be short, it would be like a movie, not many chapters like Death Note. It would be like a short story. Maybe even a one shot, depending on where you start. It doesn't have to start at the beginning. can just explain stuff in a couple of pages and then have the story run. Maybe it's a little... Yeah. I guess it would work as a 3 chapters. Or maybe a 60 pages one shot. That's very common. I guess it would fit. I just don't know how to end it. I think I had an ending. I just forgot. Because I even started drawing it. I had an ending. Maybe if I think about it enough, I will remember it. I remember they met eventually. And I don't know what happened. I have to think about it. All right, if you feel up for it, great. My brother really likes to write stories. He's starting to go into film creation now. He's really interested in it, but he likes to write stories. A big Tarantino fan. Guess it's his favorite, you know, director and creator. He loves the dialogues. He has a few stories too. We actually submitted a couple of mangas to webtoons that he wrote. Yeah, he likes Pulp Fiction too. I don't like it. I like to tease him that Pulp Fiction is so bad, and he always gets annoyed. Well, I don't know. I don't see the point of that movie. I guess that's it. That's the problem. I like movies that have a point, you know. They have a good ending. They have... Pulp Fiction is kind of in the air. Everything is in the air. That's what I don't like. It's all subjective. It's as if the story hasn't ended, and I hate that feeling. I like conclusion. I like to get closure. I don't like loose ends, and it's what the movie is about. And that's arguable. Every time I say this, my brother goes like, "Oh, but there is an ending." And he keeps explaining it. It's annoying. It's just, well, we wouldn't have to explain anything to the audience. In a good movie, you don't have to. Like, you know, other of his good movies would be Inglourious Bastards, that I love. Django, I love. What else? The Hateful Eight, awesome, great movie. It's just Pulp Fiction. I think it's a little overrated. It's revered. It's such a good movie, such a classic. But you know, it may be a good movie, but I don't see it like that. It's not that much of a good movie. Definitely a solid movie, but I don't think it's one of the best classic movies. I don't know. Not like Star Wars though. Star Wars doesn't deserve to be anything. It's not even a good movie. Pulp Fiction is a good movie. A little overrated, but it's a good movie. Star Wars is not. Star Wars is not a good movie. It's not a good creation at all. It's garbage, and I will always think that. I regret spending. Yeah, I guess it's the lowest quality overrated movie ever. Because, overrated means the movie is revered more than it deserves. Well, Star Wars doesn't deserve to be revered at all. It's garbage. It's an awful story with awful characters, awful acting. It's just terrible. I regret spending that hour and a half. I think it was longer, the first movie, watching that garbage because I decided to give it a chance. I mean, the only fight that I saw, I think it was I don't even remember the character's names. That old guy and Darth Vader. What the hell was that? I don't think they were even holding anything for those lightsabers. Not even like holding broomsticks and then they added the lights afterwards. No, they just weren't holding anything. Just swinging their hands around. I mean, is that supposed to be a climax? That was garbage. It's embarrassing. It's funny because it looks like a joke. It looks like everybody agreed on a joke to pull, as if the movie is good. Like The Room, it's a joke. Yeah. What a contrived piece of garbage. The Room is a joke. People say it's good as a joke, and everybody knows that. And it's like that. Star Wars is like that, but nobody has ever admitted to being a joke yet. Maybe back in the day, it was a good movie because of the market and the lack of good CGI. But right now, it's awful. Story's garbage. The acting, oh my god, the acting. It's like the worst acting I've ever seen. What's going on? What's that noise? They're hammering something in the street. Yeah, exactly. I mean, classics have to be good. Like, for instance, alright, the first Mad Max. Alright, it's dated as hell. The effects are terrible. I don't really like the cinematography, but it's a classic because, well, for one, the plot is well, it's not really good. But one, it's original, and two, it created such an interesting world. I don't like the Star Wars world at all. I don't like that sci-fi space stuff. Maybe it's just me. I don't see what's to like in that. There's no life. There's nothing interesting to see. What's going on in the street? You can hear that, right? That banging. So annoying. I think I'm gonna turn off the mic and just outline this. Okay. Just that I have my headphones on and I'm playing music and I can still hear it. Maybe the microphone might not be picking up as much as my ears do. People yelling. Oh my god. I have no idea how much this bothers me. People yelling. Poor Arnella. I mean, she drew the tiles here. I wonder why she drew it. She knew I would be outlining it. One, I would never use this. It's too big. And well, I mean, she could have just done some cross lines like this. You know, I would have known. Maybe I'll tell her next time. I guess she likes doing that. She doesn't even notice, like, the stuff I do that's unnecessary. I don't even notice. I do it all the time. My voice is so low. My voice is not this low. It's because I'm lowering the volume of what I'm saying. So my voice sounds deep, but it's not. Wish I could talk like I normally do. But when I change to English, I'm trying my best here to go back to my voice. But when I talk in English, it's weird. Yeah, I'm gonna draw these people. I'm gonna finish these and then I'm gonna sketch. Maybe I should sketch them out now. Hang on. Rasterize. I'm gonna sketch some people. These are gonna have to go. I have to put some stuff in there. Okay. I'm gonna draw this door open to that side. then a guy. Yeah, I think I'll draw this one page today. One page a day, right? Yesterday we skipped it because... Oh yeah, okay. Well, after I do this page, I'm not gonna break the momentum now. Don't forget, don't let me forget it. After we finish this, we do it. Because then I think I'm gonna have to quit early. Because before 4 o'clock, I mean, because it's my uncle's birthday and we want to bring him his gift in his at his work. It's probably gonna take a little while. Might not take that long, but I'll probably come back with a half an hour to till 4. I don't know. Can't do a stream with less than an hour. And by then I'll probably be finished here, so there's no point. And my mother is depressed, so 3 hours from now? Well, okay. It's perfect timing actually. You're gonna remove the braces for good? Get the new teeth? That's gonna be good, right? Good feeling. Cool. Yeah, I'm excited for my dentist appointment too. Oh shit, that sounds terrible. I haven't gotten mine yet. I haven't even started that painful experience. I might not even do it. My teeth are really bad. But I don't know, I've grown accustomed to them. Oh man, I hate the noise. What I'm gonna do is well, you can look up on Google. It's called a gummy smile. When you smile, there's a lot of gums showing, more than teeth. They cover the teeth, and they, I had a surgery for the lower part. Remember that time I told you that I couldn't speak? It was that. They're healed now. Now I have to go in for the top part. So my smile is completely gonna change. So I'm excited for that one. But the braces, I'm not sure if I'm gonna get it. I'm gonna see what it looks like after I remove the gums, and then I'll decide. If it looks really bad, I'm gonna get braces. Because right now you can only see like very little teeth. Maybe when they're bigger, it's gonna look really bad because they're really crooked. They're kind of like pointing forward too much. The top ones are in front of the back ones. It's bad. I wonder what the hell they're doing in the street. It's so annoying. I really want to move out of here. Can't stand this place anymore. Maybe in a couple of years. Is it normal to have the braces cut in your lips? My mother has it, and I don't know, a few times she complained about, cuts in her lips. But is it constantly normal to have your lips cut? Well, it did hurt a little bit, but because the anesthesia wasn't sticking really well, and I was kind of annoyed to have to ask for more. I did a few times. Eventually, he said, there was too much, can't apply anymore. And then that's why it hurt. This time I'm gonna tell him, oh, just take your time and really apply that shit. I don't want to feel any pain. Because I think in the top part, it's gonna hurt a lot more because it's a lot more area. If there's no anesthesia there, it's gonna hurt. Because they cut and they scrape it off, a lot. It's not just cutting it like just with the scalpel. It's a lot of scraping. It's a lot of it's more uncomfortable to know what they're doing right in your mouth than the pain. Well, if you maybe you should look into getting it fixed. I mean, now that your teeth are straight, you're gonna look really good if you correct it. Should I open Twitch to see that? Oh, Discord. Alright. Yeah, I mean, that's exactly what it is. Yours is, if it looks like that, it's very little. You should see mine. Yeah, yours is really small. If it looks like that, it's really very little. Yeah, I remember seeing your pictures of when I drew the characters. It's very little. Mine is really, really strong. I mean, there's more gums than smile. I avoid smiling really. Whenever I do smile, I either do it with my mouth closed, or I cover it up or something. I look away. Mine is a little more extreme. like this one. All right, this lady here, mine is kind of like this, you know. So I avoid smiling. I hate it. But now, you know, after I'm done, maybe I'll probably look like that lady, you know, the first one, or maybe it'll look normal. I just know that I won't have that face anymore. It just takes a while to recover. I probably won't be using the mic. What day is it? I think it's the 19th. So on the 19th, the 20th, 21st, the 22nd, I'll probably like at the 24th I'll start wearing the mic again to do the streams. Cuz you know, afterwards they put this this cover on the whole gums and the teeth. This this paste. It's kind of like gum. Yeah, gum, you know, chewing gum. They put all over it, and it feels terrible. And you know, whatever you do, you have to avoid removing it. You know, avoid it coming off, because then you're exposed. No, I can't. I can't brush my teeth. At least that part. You have to use this solution that you buy. You kind of, you know, wash your mouth with it. It's mouthwash. You have to hold it in for a minute, and then, you know, spit it out. It's stronger than mouthwash. You can't use it for a long time, you know, long periods of time, because it'll yellow out your teeth. And you know, you have to use it for a minute, not longer than that. And you can't use water on top of it. You can't rinse it with water once you're done. It's really strong stuff. You know, I guess it's better than not brushing your teeth, but you don't really feel that clean mouth. You don't really get that clean mouth feeling that you do when you really brush everything. Brush the other teeth normally, but that part you don't touch for a couple of weeks. Whoa! Oh, that sounds terrible. I never had mine taken out. It's weird because it's from people to people. Some people experience a lot of pain from the wisdom teeth. Some don't. From removing it. I think my brother removed his, and but I think I'm gonna have to remove mine because I took an X-ray, and it's not bothering me at all. I never felt it, but from the X-ray, it looks like it's pushing the other teeth a lot, so I might have to remove it. I should probably remove it before it starts hurting. So, yeah, I forgot about that. It's a good thing you said it. I should schedule something. These wheels are not right. They're here. Didn't notice this was wrong. What? Really? That's weird. Never heard of that. Going away on its own. It probably shouldn't be. Yours probably wouldn't hurt as much as mine. It would be a lot easier. I think yours, if your gums are not like bulky, because mine are. There's a lot of volume. You know, it's well, it covers the teeth, but there's a lot of volume, so it has to be scraped. Now yours can be just cut. So you know, if you were to go in and have it done, you'd probably get it all done in one day, and you know, recover in like a week. It'd be really easy. I'm just guessing. You know, if there's no scraping involved, it would be a lot easier. So maybe you should just check it. You know. I don't know. You said it didn't bother you, so it's silly. Yeah. Okay. So if it's just the skin, you should really do it. I mean, it does bother me, but because you know, you look at a person's smile, you don't really see gum. You're not supposed to see it, so that's why I'm fixing it. I hope they can remove all of it. They also wanna take care of the. They're gonna do an incision for the muscles in the smile, cause like when I smile, it's too strong. You know, it's the kind of pull on the upper lips too much, more than normally, and you know, that causes even more gum to show. So they're gonna, you know, cut those muscles so that my smile is a little softer. I'm a little scared of that because you know, you don't really know what it's gonna look like. What if they cut it and then my smile starts to look fake? I don't really know what the difference is gonna be. I really need to see an example. I haven't found anything on the internet. They said it's up to me. You know, if afterwards I want it, they'll do it. I guess I'll see what it looks like after I do it. It's gonna take a few days for that paste that I said to fall off, and then I can see what it looks like. I'm just really looking forward to it. Man, I'm so tired. My hand hurts. I don't want to take a break. It's so hard to come back after a break. It was just really hot in my room. Yeah, I really need to see what it would look like before I do it. I don't want to ruin it. I'd rather have a gummy smile than cut my muscle and then, you know, never having my smile back. I guess they do it all the time. I should trust them, but I don't know. I shouldn't trust them, and it's medical errors happen all the time, so it's better to be careful because they're postgraduate dentist students. Yeah, talk about it. I mean, because mine was free because, as I said, they're postgraduate students, so they're they're kind of practicing just, so they need people to do it for free. So trusting my face muscles to them, it would be crazy. Yeah, I would trade my smile for a lot of money, depending on the money. I'd sell my smile. I don't like it anyways. And I'm broke. If I was rich and I didn't like it, if I was rich, it would be better. I probably can't sue those guys because they probably have protection against that because they're students. Just by agreeing to them operating me is probably embedded in there, the insurance. I have to change the tablet here. I have to lean back. The headphones don't reach, that's the problem. Maybe if I switch sides, hang on. Yeah. Okay. I'm tired. Man, I really need to wipe down this tablet. The pen is getting caught. It's so annoying. It's gonna be so troublesome to go grab a wet rag. Yeah, I will. I'm gonna add a sword to his hand here. This is bad. They'll just be outlines, these characters. Maybe the arms, draw the arms. Problem is the headphones. They compress my head. Let me try this. I hate these headphones. I'm gonna buy some over the years stuff. What kind of people would wear this? It's kind of like for those dinosaur family, you know. Those guys would wear this really well. If you have ears, it's not gonna fit. Maybe Shrek could wear this too. I mean, what the hell were they thinking with this design? It's like they're cushions, and then but they're so small. What kind of ears do they have in mind? If you're gonna have cushions, make them bigger than your freaking ears. Nobody could be comfortable with this when they were designing it. I don't know who put it in his head and was like, okay, this is a good design. I can't think of someone, unless they were, you know, deformed, or it was a baby. Not even a baby, it's too small. Seriously, it's the size of a coin. The hole. It's not supposed to go over the ear, of course, but it doesn't bend back. You know, earphones that are small like this, they bend back so that, you know, they hang onto your ears. They're pointing back because your ears are pointing forward. No, these are just lateral. The sound is good, but you have to listen from far away because you have to put them in your head, not in your ears. I mean, again with the train of thought, who thinks of this stuff? It's weird. This world is so weird. The weirdest stuff happen. Have you ever seen that theory that we're living in a simulation? That's 100% what I believe in. The computer simulation. That's 100% what I believe. Nothing. I don't think anything else makes sense because of the logic behind it. Nothing else makes sense, and I only see evidence of supporting it every day. It's your theory? Yeah. It's a computer test. I don't know if they're testing just my brain. It would be easier for them, you know, just to test just my brain and stimulate it like the Matrix, or just simulate the whole thing like the Sims, and we're just a character in there. It's possible. Either one is possible. But all I know is that all I think is that we're in a simulation. That's it. And there are glitches all over. I guess the brain one, stimulating my brain, would be simpler and more and easier. Yeah. I mean, as Elon Musk puts it, you know, it's not his theory, but it's what he believes in. And, you know, I saw that in kind of like an article that he mentioned these are the three possibilities. Um, Humanity, no, or no, a society lives long enough to create simulations that can render the universe that we're in. That's one of the possibilities. The other one is whatever society gets extinct before that. And the third one is that we don't, because of an agreement that we make. But it's possible, but we agree because of ethics and the same reasons we don't clone people. We wouldn't run simulations because of bullshit human rules. So it's only these possibilities. We can do it, and we do it. We don't do it because of rules we create, or we get extinct before that. So these are the only three possibilities. Because eventually, the way we're going, we're gonna get there. Just like cloning. So we either agree not to do it, or we get extinct before we do it. So it's just a loop. We create new people. We create a simulation, and eventually they're gonna create their own simulations. Pretty certain that's the case here. I'm just wondering how far into the loop we are. Not that changes anything. I mean, what does that change? Not like we can decode the computer and add in stuff that we want. We only work within the rules that the program has set. Can't go outside of it. I should look for Game of Thrones weapons. We have to craft one for the next episode of Forge Masters. I'm editing the Kratos axe, and we have to craft another one for the next one. And we're thinking about Game of Thrones because it's about to start, and it'll be good publicity. People are gonna start googling it like crazy again. I'm just trying to decide which one. There are a lot of weapons there. The one that would look the coolest. Yeah, eventually we're gonna craft it. Well, right now it would do us more harm than good, because we're not famous yet, and right now we're trying to establish the crowd. And once we do, once we say we have 20,000 subs or up, it will work as advertisement for Audit War. It'll be awesome. Right now we're trying to go as mainstream as we can. And I don't think it gets any more mainstream than Game of Thrones. I'm just trying to figure out which one we should do. I think Jon Snow's sword with the wolf head on it would be really cool. I'll show my dad that and see if he can do that. He always says he can. I don't doubt him. I'm just gonna ask him if it can look as similar. Yeah, I mean, it takes time. It just takes time. We haven't been working on it as much as we should. Now we're committed to having one video at least every 2 weeks. We're recording all the time. My dad is also now he started a different channel for he's doing car replicas, like Hot Wheel cars, and the the first one he did was Mad Max, the what is it called, the War Rig, and he recorded it. I still have to edit it, but he's gonna start doing that too, on a second channel, kind of like Mad Max cars, Hot Wheels. It looks pretty cool. He didn't have any time to work on it. He worked on it for a day and a half, and it looks pretty cool. And I have to edit it. I'm gonna take today after 4, because I kind of, my schedule that I created. I work on my Unreal Engine game, and I work out. I do my chores, and I play, a little For Honor. So I'm gonna blow all that off for editing this video, the 2 videos, and getting it out of the way today after the manga. Yeah, I work out at home. Got a few weights here. I do some. Got some weights. Got a pull-up bar. I don't do like really intense stuff. It's more just to keep the shape. Whoa, that's good stuff. Good job. You stopped? Oh, you're doing good. I don't know. I haven't seen the pictures. In the picture, I can't see it. All right. Good job. I mean, it's so much better to be fit. You feel so much better about yourself. I started working out, and after 6 months, I started seeing some results, because I started doing it very lightly, because I'm really lazy, and I wanted to do it at home. So I would do a few push-ups every 2 days, so a few dips, a few curls, and then I started seeing results. But yeah, that's my goal too. So not crazy bulk. Yeah, I mean, in your case, you need it for work. Once you start seeing results, you get inspired, and you're like, okay, let's push this a little further. But then, eventually I hit the plateau. I know that I would get better looking and bigger if I pushed myself harder. But I don't know. I think I'm good where I'm at. Where I am. I hate the where I'm at thing. Where I am. yeah, you gotta work out to keep that off. But eventually, once you start knowing what you're doing, I was always hungry before I started working out, so it helped with my chubbiness. I'm still a little chubby, but the frame is there. It's better. You gotta work out to keep that off. I don't think I'll ever get fit, like in terms of shredded. I'll never have a six pack. I'm certain of that. But the thing is, you have to keep the silhouette. When you sort of looking in your shadow, it has to look good. At least that's what I think. You don't need the definition. I don't really care about that. Yeah. The shredded look, I mean, would I like to look like that? Yeah, I would, but I guess the sacrifice doesn't pay off. You either do a ton of cardio every day, or you reduce a lot your eating. I don't want to do either, so. Nah, alright. Man, I'm starving already. I think I'm gonna have to make lunch. No, actually, it's done already. Great. I don't have to quit the stream. My mother's still not in condition to make lunch or clean up, so I have to do it. It's annoying, but I'm okay with it. I have to take like 2 hours every day to do that stuff. Oh man, I forgot to order the groceries. I was supposed to do that yesterday. I have to go get it today. To walk there. It's annoying. Whatever. Let me finish this. It's looking good, I think. My hands won't grow accustomed to the pan. They're not supposed to still hurt at this point. I don't think artists' hands hurt all the time. They draw for so long every day. can't hurt like mine hurt. I think I'm gonna do... I'm just gonna do the brush, special leaves brush here. Let me see. See what it looks like. Story short, let me think about it. I never know what to say about any story, really. Literally any story. I don't know. Let me think here. I don't know, dude. I'm just gonna say that. I don't know. I don't know Page Turner still. I would just say, oh, I don't know. You gotta read it, you bastard. I hate it when people ask me about that. What is it about? I mean, I guess it's a valid question, but it's so annoying. It's kind of like tell me about yourself. You know, it's kind of like that. It's so broad. There are two questions I hate. There are others, but those are so annoying. This ended up being more difficult than actually drawing the trees. It's not about the difficulty really, it's about looking good. Actually, I don't like it. Delete that, I'm just gonna draw it. Pen, single pixel. Alright, here we go. hate this keyboard. The keys are so sticky, you know, so rough, so hard to press. And my stomach is making a lot of noise. Hang on, I couldn't see the comment. Can I pull it? Damn it! Hang on. I fucked it up. Preview. Okay. Yeah, I like the visuals too. I want to do an animation like the one of them or all three of them standing in the wind, kind of flying, making their hairs fly, you know, their hair fly. Well, at the end of the trailer, he kind of from him looking at the the rifle there. I think closing it with the logo. I think I'm gonna animate the logo actually. A transition into the logo, and then it ends. It cuts out with the music. So freaking hungry. I lowered the sensitivity. I increased actually the sensitivity of the pen, and now I don't have to press it as hard, and it kind of helped with the pain in my hand. But I'm still starving, so eventually I'm gonna have to stop. I don't think I can finish this panel before I have to stop because there's a lot of people that I have to draw still. It's probably gonna take from now an hour. I don't know. I'm so slow. I bet other artists, manga artists, the pros, would have finished this already. I'm trying out new things. I shouldn't do that. That's the problem. I don't have time to try out new things. Man, I feel so bad for manga artists, It's so much work. The Shonen Jump ones, I mean, so much work. They create the story. A lot of them create the story and draw it in a week, and it still comes out good. Sometimes it doesn't, but sometimes it's so good. And they don't have time for anything. All they do is draw manga. Yeah, I guess you're right. Should try stuff. It's just that, with the trees there, I wasted a lot of time trying to use the special brush there. I should have just went with the guarantee look that I knew would look good. I knew it would look good. Just I wanted it to look better. Can't sacrifice time for that. And people appreciate them. It's just that people don't realize how much work has gone into it. They do appreciate it, I guess, because people they look up to them, and they thank them, they revere their work. But the thing is that sometimes people complain about the story not being good, for them slacking off on the story. But it's just that they don't have time. If the story suffers a little, it's because sometimes it'll take you a week just to solve a problem that the characters are having. Now imagine a whole story in a week, solving all the problems, fixing the pacing, and thinking about the anime. If you got an anime, people are constantly asking you about stuff there. You gotta monitor it. You got 5 assistants, but still, it's a lot of work. It's too much work. I don't see how. Yeah, a lot of them. Did you see that the video saying that Oda, when he was hiring a new assistant, he said, explicitly that whoever applies should be ready to die for One Piece. I mean, that just shows you how much work has to be done. I mean, just throw a lot of money at them and give them as much support as you can. I'm talking here to Shonen Jump. Give them as much support as you can, because One Piece, Shonen Jump right now is One Piece. I don't think it's anything else. If One Piece is out, the Shonen Jump ends. You can't stand without One Piece. God, I'm so hungry. This is weird. What kind of... These should be like this. Yeah, I mean, they have other stuff, I know that. But say One Piece, I don't know. Let's say One Piece gets an ending, alright? It's not gonna happen, I'm just spitballing here, alright? Let's just say it ends. Shonen Jump ends. I mean, it won't end as in, oh, we're stopping the prince. No. But it's not going to be Shonen Jump anymore. Doesn't matter what they do. Unless they come up with something as big. Just like from Dragon Ball, One Piece came in. Before One Piece was Dragon Ball. If they don't come up with something like that, it's just going to fall so much that drastic changes will have to be made. And I don't know, it won't look like Shonen Jump looks now. The only reason it's still holding up is because of One Piece. It's like One Piece accounts for more than half of everything there. So if they lose more than half of it, it's not gonna happen. I'm just saying, they need One Piece. Shonen Jump is One Piece right now. About the overrated thing, One Piece is not overrated, I think. It deserves every praise it gets. It's a great story. I mean, it hits every point, it's well constructed. And still, how does the guy do that, every week? It still runs weekly, right? I mean, hasn't taken any big hiatus or anything. It's weird how they can keep going for so long. It's inhumane work. What's going on? It's so weird when the random playlist plays three straight songs from the same artist. while I have hundreds of hundreds of songs in my folder. It's the third one. Sometimes I have to check, see if it's working right. Okay, I'm just gonna draw what else is there to draw? I'm gonna draw the bushes and the trees, and I'm gonna take a break because I really need to eat something. So I'll eat my lunch a little earlier, and then I'll continue. Then I don't want to stop again for lunch. It'll be a little early. Actually not. It's almost time for lunch. Yeah, I probably will take a half an hour to eat, prepare it, and eat it, and then I'll be back. I'm shading the tree. I'm shading the tree. God damn it! I get lost sometimes. What is this? Is it a bush? Shouldn't be a bush there. People don't leave bushes in the middle of the village there. A tree might be, but right next to their house? A bush? No. Might be a tree there, not a bush. On the floor. On the ground, right? The ground. Oh shit. Just fix something here. These boards don't go forever. Freaking alarm. I'm gonna turn off the mic.